San Francisco, California. The Bay Area is the location for the Nets, for the Golden State Warriors. Currently 10th place right now, Western Conference position here at the halfway mark. Still time to make up the difference. Nets, Warriors, coming up next. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. So the Nets starting five. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Also Michael Porter's out there. Thomas is out there with Sharp. And it's Man in at the one. And for the Warriors, Hield is out there with Curry. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And there's Jackson. And this is the kind of basketball we love to watch. Right, Richard? Teamwork, playing for one another, making each other better.
You need that to be successful. It doesn't matter how much talent you have. Teams that play hero ball make it too easy for the defense to adjust. We won't be seeing too much of that tonight.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
To Claxton, to the inside. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Thomas against Hield, down low. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Ripped away. Here's Man, guarded by Curry. Outside Porter. Here's Claxton. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. A baseline J. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. RJ, the Warriors' dominance of this era has put them among the best franchises of all time.
Yes, I would completely agree with that. No one comes close to the Lakers and Celtics, though, Kev. The Warriors, after the Spurs, I think the Spurs are 3. But the Warriors and the Bulls, because they had 2 dominant eras and not much really before and not much really after.
Free throw good, Porter.
And the ceiling so high for Porter. A versatile, effective forward who does so many things well.
And Porter drops them both. Curry with it. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And there's the pass to Adebayo. Lays it up and banks it in.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He is so efficient down low.
Adebayo's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Man. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thomas outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Right side Curry. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Brooklyn, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Thomas. He shoots again. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Good. Adebayo's got 6. Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's Man. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And the rejection by Jackson.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Now Porter 24th point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver. And that one is good.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
Curry, good.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
The Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and the foul on Isaiah Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
It's the Nets now. 3-point lead. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And checking out some numbers for Bam Adebayo.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Curry kicks to Hield from past the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Porter, no luck.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
To the left wing. Takes the three. Nailed from three-point land. And it's all knotted up.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
Passes it to Thomas. And the three ball is good. Thomas got a couple of threes now in the first with the Nets.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Sinks the three-pointer.
You knew it was coming because Steph, this man loves a good duel.
And yes, records are made to be broken. But RJ made three-point shots. My goodness, Curry is so far ahead of everyone else.
Yeah, to me it comes down to longevity. LeBron passed Kareem on all-time scoring list, so anything is possible. But it's hard to pass Steph because he's just going to keep going.
The Nets making a switch here. Highsmith is checked in. Outside, Porter. And Thomas has it in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. Warriors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
At this stage of the year, Greg, underperforming teams start to get nervous, especially teams with playoff expectations.
And, Kevin, we're approaching the second half of the season, right? And you don't want to be on the outside of the playoff picture after that. It's put up or shut up time for a few teams.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
Williams, he's checked in for the Nets. On the wing, Williams. Here's Mann, guarded by Curry. Fades and shoots. And that one hits back iron. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And there were a few teams that gave them trouble last year, but this team was one that you wouldn't have expected.
Here's Williams. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Pass to Mann. To halt the run. Great D that time from Adebayo. Warriors leading by 4. Hield the pass to Curry. The pass to Adebayo. In the corner, it's Hield. The offensive rebound. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Whitehead's checked in for Porter. Davis is subbed in for Terrence Mann. Curry kicks to Hield. An easy 2 points on the layup. He has 5.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Highsmith the pass to Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And the shot goes in. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Williams looking over the floor. Davis down low. Curry meets him. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Let's take a look at Steph Curry's numbers. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers. Always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. Here's Adebayo. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Davis against Curry. And here is Williams. Coming off a solid outing against Denver. Warriors with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jackson passes to Adebayo. Puts the move on. And he lays it up and in. And it's a 10-point Warrior lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. 5th is Stephen Curry.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
1:46 left to play in the first quarter. Stolen by Jackson. And here they come. Poked away. Here's Adebayo. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Claxton with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And we'd be remiss not to mention his incredible rebounding, just a force on the backboard.
Outside Curry. On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Adebayo. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 12. Here's Davis. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Golden State's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Curry is inside. He's guarded by Davis. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
There's a lob to Jackson. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Curry with the steal. And the dunk by Jackson.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Warriors.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And they've also refused to give up on their plays tonight, chasing after their shots and just working hard for second chance.
Curry is out there with Hield. And there's Big Red. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Warriors leading by 11. Over to the left wing. The 3. The rebound by Sharp. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Passes it to Mann. Back to Thomas. And there's the call on Curry. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
And the Warriors making a change here. Nembhard's checked in. Pass to Whitehead. Poked loose. 6 to shoot. Unloads from 13. Good. He hits the jump shot. Whitehead's got it back down to single digits for the Nets. The Warriors shooting impressively throughout at 62%. To the wing on the left. Launches a 3. Big Red, no good. And it's Porter with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip. Double team on Thomas. Here's Mann.
Brooklyn foul here on Sharp. First personal foul. Now into the lineup for your Warriors.
Warriors leading by 9. And intriguing to see how the Nets have recovered since the departures of Harden, Kyrie, and Katie. For sure, they had grand plans. It just didn't work out.
They're picking up the pieces, and we've seen them do this before. The title window may be closed for now, but this team knows how to build their way back.
First one falls for him. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Knocked away. And they're on the break. Golden State moving it around. Podziemski. That 3 off the mark. Nets trail by 11. Podziemski grabs the board.
And the defense did just enough to bother that dunk attempt.
Here's Nembhard. Scoreless thus far. To the left side wing. 5 on the clock. Rebounded by the Nets.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's Mann, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Nets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Warriors leading by 9. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. It's blocked. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Utah Jazz. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And that one against the Pistons. That's where you have got to bring your A game, especially when you know you're going to be fighting an uphill battle all night long.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has a three-pronged approach to globalization. One is hosting games on foreign soil. Two, teach youngsters to play through academies and camps. And three, make broadcasts more accessible via television and the web. The returns, 15% growth year over year for the last decade. And an opportunity, in time, to maybe be the biggest sport on earth. Kevin?
Those are big plans. A lot of competition, but I love the way they think. D.A., thanks.
They are clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put them over the limit.
Sharp, the pass to Whitehead. Here's Mann. 5 to shoot. Bank shot. No good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Big red. No good.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want. It just doesn't fall. I go back to him in that area on the floor.
Green is checked in for the Warriors.
Team's fourth. Coming out of the floor for your Warriors, Draymond Green.
And Brooklyn has possession. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. The pass to Whitehead. Goes up from the top of the key. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Warriors leading by 13.
Talking about the grizzled veteran, Draymond Green, still such an important player in this game.
Yeah, it's just because he's so unique. He doesn't look to score very often. His main focus continues to be on defense and his playmaking ability.
Here's Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Nembhard, the pass to Big Red. That shot off. Nets trail by 11. Outside Williams. Pass to Claxton. Clock at 6. Here's Williams. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Dishes it to Green. Here's Big Red. Claxton covering.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target and bagging the rebound.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for the Nets, Cameron Thomas taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And the Warriors making a change here. Adebayo's checked in. Davis is checked in for Brooklyn. And the second free throw, good. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar build. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Passes to Highsmith. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Green finds Adebayo. Golden State moving it around. Here's Podziemski. And he's good on the 3 ball. Podziemski's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now here's Thomas. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Thomas, no good.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Chalk up 2 there.
Good luck against Green inside. Even when you throw contact at him, he just fights twice as hard.
Now Davis. His last outing, he had 8 points. Right side, Thomas. Podziemski grabs the board. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Warriors. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. His shot is good.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You can see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at the Warriors. Down at 10th in the early going, looking to make a move up in the standings.
And for the Warriors, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
They do look like they're the same kind of team they were last year. Good, but not special.
Thomas, no good.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Out to the right wing. Here's Podziemski. The three-pointer, no good. Nets trail by 17. Right side, Thomas. Williams finds Claxton. Thomas, good. Thomas got his third basket of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Thomas against Curry. There's Jackson with the three. Here's Adebayo. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Adebayo's got 16.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Shoots from the high post. Thomas with another miss.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here is the list of players with the most boards in the league this month. The NBA's leading rebounder. Bam Adebayo is second.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
The first one falls.
The quintessential glue guy. Green does all the dirty work. You need one of these guys on your team because he has such a diverse skill set.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Porter's checked in. And both free throws good for Green.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Pass to Claxton. And they're running. Here's Podziemski. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Can they get it? Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson. For Brooklyn, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Warriors leading by 21. Curry looking it over. Lets the three fly. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. They swipe it. Here's Pajemski. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Jackson Davis. Makes it off the glass. Jackson Davis has got his second basket of the game. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
The Warriors shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. Inside. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Porter against Green. Outside Porter. To end the run. And it's good. 2 points. Porter's got 11 points.
You know, he's got to keep improving this aspect of his game, but when Porter is dribbling like this, he becomes unguardable.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Bam Adebayo putting in some incredible work. He had 16 points, 9 rebounds, and 1 block. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. Taking a look at the Warriors. Kenny, what'd you think? And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
So for Brooklyn now, they've got Sharp. Michael Porter's out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Thomas, and it's man in at the 1. Claxton the pass to Porter. Now here's Sharp. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mann. Offline with his 3.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Pajemski. Jackson Davis. Second chance shot. It's tipped. They retain possession. And at last they get one to fall. Jackson Davis has got the first bucket of the third here for the Warriors. Goes up to the stripe. Got a piece of it. And they'll get another chance. Back to Claxton. It's Thomas high post. And he gets the bucket. Thomas got 11 points.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Here's Pojemski, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
Man can hit.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Pass to Pojemski. He kicks it to Jackson. Here's Green. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. And that's now 6 points for Draymond Green. Porter against Green. Here's Mann, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Mo Bamba.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Good work there as it goes. 13 points in the game.
He's just a natural scorer who can heat up fast. Porter's offensive game, very impressive, and he's still adding to it.
Drills it from outside.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Curry on the wing. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And one thing you know about Claxton, he's not going to waste his opportunity.
Yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in this league, and he's all about getting quality, high-percentage shots, Greg. He doesn't force shots that aren't there for him.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Golden State moving it around. Green passes to Bamba. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Pojemski. And the Warriors tack on 2 more. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Here's Mann, guarded by Curry. 7-foot shot. And the rejection by Jackson.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Curry outside. They get it back. Jackson dishes to Bamba. Pass to Pojemski. And here's Green outside. Hits it from 3-point range. Green's got 9 points.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Here's Mann, guarded by Kerr. And for a while, the West held bragging rights on being better than the Eastern Conference. Richard, you think that's changed?
I think so. You see a number of powerhouses now in the Eastern Conference, and the West is way more open.
And the Warriors making a change here. Heald's checked in, and the Nets making a change here as well. Whitehead's checked in for Thomas. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, among the changes this year is the NBA is granting coaches a second challenge if their first one is successful. Now, coaches had been hesitant to use their one challenge earlier in games, even when calls seemed pretty clearly to have been missed. The downside to a second challenge, more stoppages, but the league may look at other measures to help keep the game moving. Kevin?
Yeah, I like that, D.A. A lot of things to consider. Thanks. Gallinari, he's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. And the Nets making a change here as well. Williams has checked in. And the pass to Whitehead. And there's the drive. And the layup is good. Whitehead's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Almost unchallenged by the D. All he's got to do is convert an easy finish in the lane.
Pass to Green. With the shot. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Whitehead. And no good. Some solid defense from Gallinari. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. And there's Green on the assist by Hield. Green's got 7 now in this quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Highsmith is checked in. Davis is subbed in for Terrence Mann. Here's Highsmith. Gallinari covering. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Sharp the pass to Davis. Here's Whitehead. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. The shot misses.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And you see Bamba on the offensive end. Very raw, but has potential, particularly from this range.
Williams kicks to Davis. All alone. Here's Sharp. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That one is on Hield. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
Hield from outside. Warriors the rebound.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Nembhard. 6 points for him. To the middle. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Going inside, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Warriors have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. And he makes the first.
2 shots.
Good on both. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Knocked loose. And he drives in. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Passes it to Whitehead. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. It's colder than cold. But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Got a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Here's Nembhard. Lays it in off the breakaway. Nembhard's got 8 points.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
Williams passes to Whitehead. Shot to stop the run. And that one is stuffed right through.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
They get the rebound. Bamba. A beautiful reverse layup. Bamba's got 6 in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Whitehead. A second chance effort. Warriors with the rebound. Bamba's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And it's Gallinari missing. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Davis gets a wide open look. Sinks the triple. He's got 8.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Golden State foul. Andrew Nembhard.
For Brooklyn, they have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12.
Team foul.
No good on that one.
At the line for the Nets. Davis taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Golden State's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Pass to Jackson Davis. Gallinari outside for 3. Clowney pulls it in. It's deflected. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Warriors on top, running away with this one. We'll take a quick break and get you back to the action. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Got heels, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's ABC. Kicks it out to Johnson. And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Greg, that's done. So what new teams?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
The pass to Johnson. Jacks up a 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. They grab their own miss. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Yeah, no question who's been the aggressor on the offensive glass.
Brooklyn's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Johnson against Hield. Clowney, good.
Clowney.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Johnson.
And the Warriors with possession here. They get to take on the Blazers of Portland after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. That's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Yeah, the defender all over.
That's good from Johnson.
2 shots.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And Johnson drops them both. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Curry from deep three-point land. Offensive rebound. They kick out to Hield. And the 3 off target.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
ABC. And the rejection by Jackson. The Warriors have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. Curry way outside. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Goes up at the stripe. No good on that one. Golden State's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. That one falls.
The better shooter you are, the quicker you become. Curry makes it so hard to guard him in these little moments. He slips past the defense.
And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Whitehead's checked in for ABC. Mann subbed in for Johnson. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Davis kicks to Wilson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson. And Richard, with this new collective bargaining agreement, the players will now be able to invest in NBA teams.
A chance for them to capitalize on skyrocketing franchise valuations. I love it. And it's a big deal. The NBA is the first league to allow player investment. Always ahead of the pack.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Curry. Tries again. They kick out to Hield. Warriors getting another chance here. And yes, it's good.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Mann passes to Davis. Drops in the tray. Davis has got 9 points now in just the second half.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
It's Jackson atop the key. Hield from outside. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Guys, they're just getting outworked. I mean, plain and simple. It's got to be more of a collective effort to secure that backboard.
The Nets have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Mann, guarded by Curry. Mann can't hit. 3-pointer. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Hield. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
His shooting motion is just so impeccable. Curry's long ball is one of the prettiest shots in the game.
Whitehead passes to Mann. To the right side. Whitehead's shot is off.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Loads it up for Adebayo. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Mann. Drains the 19-footer.
Assistant, Davis.
And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the court.
Plays it up off the glass.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Outside Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Basket counts. 16 points for Davis.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Curry looking around. Another miss by Curry. And it's Davis with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Mann. Now here's Wilson, guarded by Curry. Pass to Whitehead, uncovered. And again, it's Brooklyn converting. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Fires the 3. And the Warriors get it back. Outside Jackson. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. drops in the layup for 2. Curry's got 13 points in the second half.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Here's Mann, guarded by Curry. And the rejection by Jackson. Now the dish to Curry. Wilson grabs the board. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Mann. And there's the call on Curry. And that'll be his third foul so far. What do you think of the league's most recent CBA? Greg, that 7-year deal just signed.
Well, Kevin, the NBA and Players Association both need to be commended. Labor peace through the rest of the decade. Most pro sports don't have this kind of stability.
Mann gets the bucket.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
Well, we might as well count those free throw shots. Curry is automatic at the line.
And the first one drops.
Curry.
And both free throws good for Curry. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Davis. There's the pass to Sharp. Whitehead deciding where to go with it. Here's Highsmith. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
Here's Curry with the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a 3 with a 3. Just merciless.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Bam Adebayo.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
Up top, Curry. Pass to Big Red. Fires the 3. They get it again. Here's Adebayo. The layup off target. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Whitehead. Off target at the rim.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Passes to Big Red. From deep three-point territory. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Very soon.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jimmy, you have not been shy about setting the bar high for this team defensively. Now, how do you think you did at that end tonight?
We did our thing tonight. We came out, put bodies on guys. Basketball is a game of runs, and they got some great scores, but in the end, we did what we were supposed to do.
You got the last run, and that's what matters. Thanks, Jimmy. Back to you, Kevin.
Much appreciated, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.